Hey there, welcome to the 2018 Strategies and Trends Integrated Marketing webinar. We're going to be talking about how you can build a better business with these three strategies. We will be covering experiential marketing, paid engagements or paid traffic, and also content marketing, and how they will play a big role in how your business drives more traffic, leads, and sales for 2018. So as we know, the start of a new year, many plans and ideas come to fruition, and when you are a part of a small business trying to scale, that's even more so of the case. So there tends to be way too many choices and not enough focus on what really matters. So maybe too many tools or too many ideas and strategies coming around. So I'll start off here with a quote that really hits on a process that small businesses need to scale. So here's the quote. Prospecting is the most difficult part of the sales process for salespeople. And what we're going to aim to do with these trends and strategies is to create an area and some movement for your business where you can actually help your salespeople get more traffic and prospects in the door. So we're going to first talk about experiential marketing and how it will play a larger role in the mix for 2018. So let's start off here with what experiential marketing is also known as. It's also known by other terms such as engagement marketing, participation marketing, or even event marketing. So what exactly is experiential marketing about? Directly engaging with your consumers is, in a nutshell, what it is about. And it's more than just pushing your message out there. It's in essence a co-creation of marketing material where you and your audience is really engaging with each other to create awesome marketing material. But here's the thing, in order for it to be effective, you'll need to understand your customers, right? So brands looking to connect with consumers on a more emotional level need to look into this type of marketing a little bit more. Audiences should be engaged in the sales process when they want and by which channels they prefer. So I'm going to just name off this quote here by Forbes. In 2018, we will see more brands turning into experiential marketing to drive on-site engagement, capture brand content, such as through video, and commentary for other marketing campaigns and influence sales. So as you can see, it has a big impact on how you can really drive engagement from online to offline and or vice versa. And that's really a great part of integrated marketing as well. So a cool example of this experiential marketing is actually Jones Soda. I remember always having them as a kid. Just great sodas, but they essentially, I always remember looking at the photos and all of that user-generated content, but didn't really understand why it was so engaging when I was drinking them. But anyways, they allow customers to send in photos, and that will be printed on bottles of soda. So these photos can actually be put on a small order of custom-made soda, or as they do a lot of the time, if they're interesting enough, they'll put it into a production and use it as a whole production run. So this strategy is effective at getting customers to co-create the product, and it's also engaging them with the brand. I mean, how much more likely are you to recommend and talk about a brand if they're really engaged with you and they're actually taking your content into consideration as well? So we're going to also move into paid traffic here next, paid engagements, if you'd like to call it. So what we're looking at here for small businesses is that targeted experiences are important. And this is why paid advertising is such an exciting avenue to pursue. As a small business owner, successful paid ad engagements make you focus on targeted ads that really have a specific purpose in mind, right? So this is essentially focusing on your most important money drivers, and that's your aim. And that's where having a paid traffic and a paid campaign in place is really going to help. So as a small business, it's easy to keep adding to what you have, but think about what product and service helps your customers the most, then make it easy to understand why your traffic should engage with it. So once you have narrowed down your focus, your target audience and your core offering, so that's essentially what your main offering is online, or at least for this landing page, then you'll put that focus onto some sort of paid advertising. So for example, you could use a landing page that also engages your audience with a retargeting campaign. And then you'll drive traffic to your landing page by getting some great social posts created and running a Facebook or Twitter ad to the page. Now that's just a simple way of how you could start doing this, but what you want to do here is keep it simple as a small business owner, right? You want to have that great landing page, with no external navigation links, no headers or footers that are distracting, and one core main goal that you believe is most valuable to your audience, as well as what will help your sales pipeline, right? And then from here, we're going to go on to how content marketing is going to play a big role as well. And it has been for the last few years, but even more so this year as well. So for small businesses, content marketing is a major avenue to pursue, especially if you want to generate more targeted traffic and leads. Yet many small business owners are really creating content at a faster rate without considering how much of an impact the distribution of their content matters. So I got a question for you guys. How many times have you created a piece of content and heard really nothing back but crickets? I know we've seen it a lot with some companies that come to us and they're like, well, we have content, no engagements, no leads coming from it, but the problem is they're not doing the marketing aspect of the content marketing situation. So the solution here is to create an outreach process that each piece of your content goes through. So think about what channels you need to push your content out through in order to create engagement with your target audience. I got a quote here from John Hall, another one by Forbes. So by 2020, online videos will account for more than 80% of all consumer internet traffic. Bringing video content into your marketing strategy might seem like a big undertaking, but you can and you probably should start small. It doesn't even have to be the sole focus of your budget or even the biggest portion of it to be valuable. So the key here is really to engage with your prospects where they are, really engage with them in the user-generated content as well. So you can have your video, you could have a simple video going out to LinkedIn groups or niche forums such as subreddits or even Quora, and link out to these valuable resources that can help you generate buzz and build your business. Because ultimately people consume more and more video, and it's just going to continuously increase because it's such an easy medium to consume. And from there, you can easily transcribe it to, a blog post or even audio as well. So it's a good thing to start looking at and seeing how you can implement it for your small business. So what does this all mean? We're going to go through a conclusion here and even your goals for 2018. So what do these 3 tactics and trends mean for your small business? Ultimately, this leads to the personalization throughout the sales funnel. I'm going to go off another quote here by Lisa from Red Javelin Communications. So she's saying here, digital integrated into offline experiences, I believe that in 2018, digital will no longer stand alone as a separate discipline. We will see it become more integrated into real-life experiences, and the two will become seamless. We have started to see this in professional sports and arena events where the online experiences brings prior to the event and continues during the event. I expect to see marketers experiment with this in 2018. And I think that's really going to be the case here, where more and more businesses and marketers are looking to get that advantage and the edge in the offline to online world. So the action item here is really act on the rising trend of experiential marketing, paid engagements, and video content by focusing on ways your small business can really integrate your offline to online presence in order to engage your target audience throughout the sales process. So really think about, your website at the moment, or your marketing, or your process in general right now, and see where you're lacking. And then see how you can really engage your audience a little bit more than you have in this last year. So get in touch with us to talk about how your business can utilize an integrated marketing system, or if you have any questions about this, I'd be happy to help you out. Take care.